Hello out there. Today we are presenting an interesting challenge from THM, that is TryHackMe, and the problem challenge is named as corridor, which involves around a bug, web application popular bug called IDOR. And if anybody doesn't know about the IDOR, then IDOR is basically the indirect object reference, and this bug basically arises whenever an applications accept a user input to access an object of an application directly. To solve these problems, I have to fire my popular interceptor that is called Bob, because this application will help you to intercept the application and fudge with the applications as you wish. And that will give you a thorough understanding of the application working. Though the problem statement is clearly written before us, and which is about getting the problem solved through this IDOR, and there problem already mentioned that you are going to find out a number of hashes in that. So let's see what kind of hashes are there. We have to browse through the application to find out what is there for us to solve. So application is just before us and it is just giving us an image. Let's try to see what is there in the source code. So source code I'm finding there are only hashes, and these hashes more or less look like something MD5, but I cannot vouch because there are other ways as well. So let's see if there is something hidden inside the directives. So direct indexing is switched off for this application. So now two strategies are there for us. That is, we have to extract the hashes and play with them and try to find out what this hashes actually means and what we can get out of it. Now the problem is to extract the hashes. You can extract it through JavaScript if you know how to extract it from JavaScript. Otherwise you can have a Google and try to find out a script, but that is not the ideal way to be a pro in the field of cybersecurity. I'll be using Python to extract the hashes from the source code, and for that I'll be using Beautiful Soup from the Python. And Beautiful Soup is a very popular module and a very handy module when it comes to web application scrapping. If you really want to scrap something, then Beautiful Soup is a great module to use that. Okay, so I'm just trying. In the meantime, you see that I'm trying to understand that what the application is and how the hashes are configured for these applications, and whether we can find out some kind of meaning out of it. So we're just trying to doing that in the back of it. Okay, so let's see. And after fuzzing the application for some time, I just try to see that if there is something online or open source results are there for these hashes or not. And the moment I just use some because I have already understood that the application's hashes is more or less look like an MD5. So there are a number of online dehasher like CrackStation, which basically holds a good repo to crack the known hashes. Okay, so I have used one of them, and that is called MD5 reverse. And the moment I used one of the hashes, and I just got my answer that what the application, how the application behaves. See, the MD5 hash for this particular value is 1. Now to extract it, I've just coded in Python script. I'll be putting up this Python script in my GitHub repo as well. I think that you are finding my GitHub repo is very much interesting, because we are trying to mix the Python with Pinterest, and at the same time we are trying to show you that what kind of things are involved that could be very well placed. So just stay tuned. See, we have already extracted the hash. Let's copy this hash to some notepad, and next part of this problem will be dealing with this hash collision. So for that, I just want to extract the hash value of 1 to 100, and want to check that whether the hashes extracted from the source code is matching to the hash of 1 to 100 or not. If it is matching, see, it's matching up to 13, 16, 15. No, it's more than that. I think 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Okay, so 13 hashes are matched, and now 13 hashes are matched. So we have got only one thing left, that we have to just write a if block for this to match the hashes extracted, and rest is all done, I think. So we'll be using an hashleaf function for that to get the hashes of 1 to 100, and we have already done it, I think. And see, now we have got the hash of 0, and let's try to put this hash to let's no, hash of 1. I think this is the hash of 1. Let's try to see that whether this hash exists or not. No, this, okay, let me see. Okay, so this is the hash of 0, sorry, once again, but we got our flag from the source code itself, and now the problem is very much clear to you, and I hope that you are finding our video very interesting. So if you are finding the same, then please subscribe us and share it to your friends as well, so that they can also get benefit out of it. And thank you for your time with us, and have a great time. Okay.